Hello and welcome to our show. Today, the topic we are going to talk about is the right to move in another country. So, our reporter Aykut was on the street and asked people what do they think about it. Let's see that.
Hello, today we will ask some questions to people about the right to move in another country.
Have you been in another country before?
Yes, I have been in Czech Republic and other European countries.
Before?
Yes, of course, I've been in Montenegro, in Albania, and Macedonia, and other countries of Balkan region.
Evet, geçen sene Prag, Almanya ve Paris'te bulundum.
Before?
Yes, I've been in Czech Republic.
Yes, I've been in Azerbaijan twice, but the fact that we are sharing almost the same culture, I think it doesn't count that much.
What do you think about the right to move another country?
It's perfect because there's another culture like European culture and American culture, this other countries' culture, and it's perfect.
I think every people or every citizen in the world must have the right to move. We must pass by some process of international law migrations because there are lots of people that are misusing this right.
Actually, it sounds great because it would be great if I would go another country to live easily, but if you're living in Turkey and if you're a Turkish citizen, it's a bit hard to take visa, and also the living standards are a bit harder than Turkey actually.
Oranın kültürleri, yaşama koşulları Türkiye'ye göre daha iyi. Türkiye'de bulunduğumuz için sadece Türkiye'yi görebiliyoruz ama yurt dışına baktığımızda oranın olanakları Türkiye'ye göre daha iyi. Çok istiyorum orada yaşamayı.
I think it's really good because when you come back you feel more self-confident and you can learn another cultures in there. And I think it's a wonderful experience.
The different opinions are very important for us. So we invited two students from Anadolu University, Semih and Serdar. Semih studies economics and Serdar studies English language teaching. So Semih, what do you think about the opinions of the people?
Yeah, well, I was expecting these answers actually, because as a Turkish citizen, getting visa is very hard, and if I should say something as a Turkish citizen, yeah, we should open the borders because it's very hard to go somewhere else for us. But
That's right.
if I talk as an economist, we shouldn't open it because if you think the economic view, it's not easy to open all of the borders because of the economy, because of the welfare,
So
It's
have you
like
ever been in another country before?
Yeah, I'm planning to go to London for my education, but I wasn't there before, so we will see what will happen.
We will see. I hope you enjoy it when you go there. So Serdar, what do you think about the right to move in another country?
I think the borders are just the lines between the countries. We shouldn't think the people in another country are different from us.
So we also made a online voting for people's opinion. And let's see the opinions. Let's see the results of that. The first question was, did you go to another country in the past? 32% of the people says no. And in which parts of the world are you interested? Europe is in the lead. Do you think traveling should be easier? Most people says yes. And do you think the countries should open their borders? And again, most people says yes. And we have also an expert, Nadir Sur, is here. Welcome to our show.
Thank you.
And so, what do you think about the visa process in Turkey?
Well, over the years, I've been to foreign countries many times, and mostly to the United Kingdom. Probably I've been there for more than 20 times, and each time I had to get a visa to go there. It's a long, tiring, and frustrating process. First of all, you go to internet and online, and you fill the forms and documents and get an appointment, and you pay. The last time I went there with my family, my wife and 2 children, and you pay $136 per person for the appointment. And when you get the appointment, you have to prepare certain documents to present them, like, you know, where are you working, and the working certificate that must be approval of the Vice Chancellor. Then there's another question time, so why are you coming, where are you going, what is the purpose of your visit? So this is a kind of the process that you go through. I've been through this process for more than 20 times over the years.
That's a lot.
And it's not a very good experience, I tell you.
Thank you for your experiences. And also we have Roger Norman with us today. So Roger, what do you think if we remove the borders?
It seems a very nice idea. And especially it seems very nice to students.
Yes, absolutely.
And especially it seems very nice to Turkish students who want to go everywhere they can as easily as possible. So yeah, it's an idealistic plan. But actually, if you look at the reality of it, I mean, nobody would object to free travel in the Sahara or in Siberia.
Absolutely.
Or in other arid or frozen parts of the world. But in fact, if everybody were allowed to go where they wanted, everybody would want to go to not exactly the same places, but similar places.
Yeah,
so those places are the places that you have to ask, really. You know, should it be easier? For example, I travel to Australia frequently, and you can get it online in 5 minutes or 10 minutes, and you never have to go anywhere. And at the barrier, when you get there electronically, you've got the visa. I mean, it's the simplest possible thing. I mean, if you get rid of nations, which is a possibility in the future, then you can get rid of borders. But as long as you have nations and national histories, national cultures, national languages, national economies, national governments, you're going to have borders. You're going to have border controls. And I think it's a little bit unrealistic to think that they're going to disappear quickly. Sorry.
Yeah, in terms of economics, that's right, absolutely. But we wish that, I think. So we have heard a lot of ideas, opinions. Thank you for coming here. Thank you for listening for us. And I hope you enjoyed it. Well.